What's up, guys? It's been a while. I'm sure you have a ton of questions right now, and I'm fully prepared to answer them. First question being, where have I been? Well, that's kind of a long story, but I'll make it pretty short for you. I've been very inconsistent on my other channel, Crypto Renegade. Go check it out, link down below if you want to, which has all my crypto hardware wallet reviews and other security type videos. But over the past, let's call it 6 months to a year, I've been going through a loss and been dealing with a lot of health issues and making sure that I am good to go and resettled. And I moved out of the desert in the Phoenix area, and I've now relocated to a small resort town in the Rockies with an elevation of 10,000 feet plus and less than 100 people population. So it's been quite a big adjustment for me, and just wanted to kind of give you an idea of why I've been so inconsistent with posting, just dealing with the move, dealing with some other things, trying to get my head on straight so I can come back and give you guys some really good high quality content. Now, I'm going to keep the other Crypto Renegade channel going for all the past reviews. If there's new hardware wallets that come online or get released, I'm going to go ahead and cover those on that channel. And I'm going to keep this separate so I can have more of a sort of unfiltered, raw, let's just call it what I'm thinking and what my thoughts are on the crypto market on a more regular and up-to-date basis. I'm going to be pretty much going to be posting on this channel 3 times a week minimum, maybe more if you guys like this style, you know. Subscribe, like, do all that good stuff, and that'll keep me motivated to keep making more content for you. So I plan on starting this. I just got settled. I got everything I needed, so this should be pretty fun, especially where we're at in the crypto market right now, hovering just under all-time highs. So we got a lot of things to cover. Before I get into that, we're also going to cover briefly the Ether ETF that just got approved a few days ago. So what's interesting about that is they announced that it's been approved. However, it's not trading yet. Now, some speculate that it could trade in June of 24. Some people say it could be later, closer to November with the election, but some people thought that the ETH ETF wouldn't happen, if at all, because of Gary Gensler trying to hold it back for whatever his reasons are. I could speculate on what those are, but I think once he realizes that he opens an ETH ETF, that opens a huge can of worms for people who really just want Doge ETFs, Sol ETFs, SHIB, I mean, meme coin ETFs, it doesn't matter. But the point I'm trying to make here is that how do you distinguish Bitcoin, which is a digital security by what his standards are, from a digital commodity, which is what ETH is? And apparently he's switching his mind and calling it a digital security now. So by that standard, you really can't keep out any other altcoin. So there might be a flood of ETFs coming. So we'll have to keep our eye on that. First barrier is ETH, which has already been technically approved, but it's not trading yet. So we'll just have to see what happens there. But it's obvious that the ETH price is going to be going up. I mean, right now, as of shooting this, it's at about $3,800, give or take. All-time high is $1,000 more than that at $4,800. And beyond that, I mean, who knows? I mean, there's people that are speculating that this could go up to $10,000 by the end of 2024. It all depends on the inflows and the amount of people that are buying it. The big issue there that they have to figure out is whether or not the ETH ETF providers are allowed to stake their ETH and earn interest. I don't think that's going to happen, but again, we don't know for sure, so we're just going to have to wait and see. So again, that's big news. That's very bullish for crypto in general, especially in a year with high inflation, a lot of political turmoil, a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of debt that we're in. So I think Wall Street has finally capitulated, and they basically are now just willing to do any ETF that can make them money, and there's a clear appetite for crypto in that environment. So I'm really excited to see where that goes. It's very bullish for everything that they're trying to do, and I think everyone here is on board with that. The other thing I wanted to cover was kind of making a transition here is as I talk about crypto security, and it's something that's always been a passion of mine. The new Ledger Stax officially was released today as a crypto hardware wallet. Now, I'll link down below in the description, and on my other channel, I did a sort of first look review of that wallet. And although the wallet itself may be technologically very cool looking, there's obvious reasons why it can't be trusted and why I personally will never use it. If you want me to go in depth into what that is, if you're unfamiliar with the Ledger saga of burning their customers, comment down below and I'll do another freestyle video like this one just to see what the interest is. But I feel like most of you that watch my channel are on top of that. That happened about a year ago when the whole Ledger Recover thing happened. So we can cover that. If you want to, just comment down below. But thought it was interesting they finally released it after a bunch of bad press. They kind of fell silent for a while and now they're letting it go. I don't think I'll review one unless they beg me to, but I'm never going to use it myself, so I would be doing a disservice trying to link you guys to that or trying to support that. I don't believe in it and I wouldn't want to push that on anyone else whatsoever. I couldn't do that in good conscience. So that's the Ledger Stax news. Now I'm going to end this and make this quick with why I think that we're about to break all-time highs. So as it stands, as of shooting this video, the all-time high currently for Bitcoin is $74,000, give or take. Right now it's at 68, 69,000. And historically, if you look at it, before there's usually huge parabolic run-ups, there's a huge consolidation for several weeks and potentially several months, depending on which cycle you're looking at, on where and how the consolidation, and when I say consolidation, this basically what I'm referring to is between 60,000 and 70,000 right now. Now I know the all-time high is a little above 70,000, but the longer that it kind of coils and it consolidates, just up and down, up and down, up and down between 60,000 and 70,000, the longer that that happens, then the more momentum on the breakout above that all-time high, I personally believe that we're gonna have. When that happens is anyone's guess. I can't tell you the future, but if you backtest and you look at all these different charts and you look at the history of consolidations and then breakouts, I think that realistically by the end of June, early July, I think we'll be in new all-time high territory if we're not already before then. That's just my estimation. Again, do your own research, look into the patterns and do some of the back testing yourself. But overall, I'm bullish. And I think a lot of people right now on crypto Twitter and on social media are just sort of impatient. And I think that a lot of that is just they're unfamiliar. They don't have a lot of experience and a lot of history to go off of. To me, I'm excited. The longer this goes sideways, quote unquote, between 60 and 70,000, then I think the longer it's going to, or rather the more momentum on that breakout is going to push us to potentially 80, 90, or the elusive six-figure mark. So we'll have to wait and see if that happens. Now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. This is a new format, obviously. I'm not used to just sort of walking and talking, not off of a script and just kind of giving you thoughts on my mind. But if you want more of this, more of a consistent, unfiltered view on certain topics going on in crypto, what my thoughts are, what I'm doing personally, how I'm handling the security, all that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe, like, let me know if this is what you want. The numbers and the metrics will speak for themselves. If you guys don't want more of this or you want more in-depth, very specific topics, I will dive into those. But this is just an update on what's been going on with me, why I've been kind of inconsistent with posting and trying to get things back up and running because I miss doing this and I miss interacting with you guys and helping you guys out. So appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have any other questions or any other topics you want me to cover. And until next time, Crypto Renegade out.